Hello all, welcome to i-tutor Academy. In today's session, we will start with the Unit 11, that is personal selling and managing sales personnel. Okay, so let's see the objectives of this chapter. It's from MMBC 006, and the objectives are to explain the nature and role of personal selling, list different type of sales position and their responsibilities, describe the steps involved in the selling process and the selling role of salesperson and the stages involved, meaning of the selling effort, and to differentiate between selling and managing, understand the meaning and role of sales management, be aware of the process of recruiting, training and motivating the sales personnel, the allocation of duties of the sales manager. So these are the objectives of this chapter, and structure of this unit are: there is an introduction part, role of personal selling, type of selling job, the selling process, selling and sales management, recruitment, arid selection of salesman, training of sales personnel, motivating the sales personnel, controlling the sales personnel. Summary is there, keywords are there, self assessment test also there. So let's begin with the introduction part of this unit. In contrast to advertising and publicity, which use impersonal method of communication, personal selling make use of direct personal communication to influence the target customers. Personal selling is a highly distinctive method of promotion and make use of oral presentation in conversation with the existing and potential customers for the purpose of making a sale. It is one of the oldest method of business promotion. The contribution made by personal selling in making the promotion function more effective have earned the distinction of being the most reliable promotion method. Though it is most expensive method of promotion, yet we see an increasing number of firms making use of it, and a good number of them realize that they cannot perhaps live without it. Okay, so it's a demand area. So as we have seen and understood the importance of personal selling effort by the sales force in promoting the fame product service offering to the market, it is far more important to recognize and nurture this set of personnel in terms of their needs and wants in discharging their profession responsibilities to best of their ability and competence. Just managing the fame sales personnel is one of the core activities of the fame. The success of distribution strategy is primarily governed by the involvement and motivation of the set of sales from person or staff. Not only their involvement is critical, but in the first place the organization has to recruit the right person, train them adequately and assign them to various jobs. And the role of personal selling are: personal selling, as the name implies, is an individual to individual selling. It is therefore carries the distinctive advantage of flexibility in terms of tailoring the sales presentation or interaction to the needs of the buyer. So another unique advantages come from its two-way communication and human interaction, thereby providing instant feedback. These two unique advantages make personal selling the most result-oriented promotion method. Generally speaking, the nature of goods or products marketed as well as distribution system adopted determine the role of personal selling in a firm. Therefore, personal selling is used extensively in the case of industrial goods, where the salesperson perform functions such as assisting the customer in designing the product specification, product installation, product commissioning, solving technical problem through providing service after sales and helping customer to have optimal utilization of the product. So notwithstanding the varying role of personal selling in the strategies followed by different companies, the nature of the selling function requires that the following tasks be performed. So sales generation, feedback and market information collection, provision of customer service covering aspects such as delivery of goods, warranty administration, timely availability of repair and spares, etc. Performance of sales support activities such as monitoring distribution function, credit collection, importing, manufacturer dealer relation, implementing the promotional program, etc. So activities based on this section is here, you just try to do it. And next one is type of selling job. So let's see the type of selling job. From the previous discussion, we understand that while sales as a function has a common purpose, all of you know what is sales. All salesmen, sales girl are coming to our home for selling products, and it's a part of MBA training also, right? So So its affect sales. The selling situation differ due to interplay of various factors. These factors are nature of goods sold, type of distribution system used, nature of demand, and type of sales strategy followed by the firm. Robert N. McCurry, in the Mystique of Super Salesmanship, classified divide individual sales position based on the degree of creativity required into 7 categories. What are that 7 categories? One is merchandise deliveries, inside order taker, outside order taker, missionary salesperson, and sales engineer, tangible product seller, intangible product seller, and define the salesperson's job, etc. Okay, so these are the 7 categories. So first one is merchandise deliveries. The salesperson whose primary job is to deliver the product, usually against routine orders, popularly called sales and delivery boy, right? So from Swiggy, there is a delivery boy, and Zomato, all of these are common. They are the delivery boys. Okay, they are selling the product. Inside order taker, working inside a store, the primary job of such a salesperson into the service the customer request or suggest appropriate product to meet customers' wants. Such type of salesperson are popularly called retail salesman. An outside order taker, the salespersons engaged in the task of taking orders from the reseller. They normally do not use hard selling approach for making orders. And missionary salesperson, the salespersons whose primary job is to educate, give product detailing, build goodwill, or create primary demand for the product. Strictly speaking, missionary salespersons are not permitted to take orders. Pharmaceutical companies hiring medical representatives for promotion of their product among doctors or medical fraternity is a classic example. And sales engineer, the salesperson who act as a technical consultant to the client and as per the need helps him to design product or production system for the client. This type of salesperson is popularly called technical salesperson. And tangible product seller, the salesperson whose job is to sell tangible products such as furniture, appliances, automobile, etc. The job involves abilities to persuade and convince the customer. And intangible product seller, here the salesperson is associated with selling intangible product or service such as advertising service, insurance, education, banking, and telecom, etc. And defining the salesperson's job, the earlier classification of the sales position into 7 categories on the basis of degree of creativity required in the performance of each job is only a general in nature. And the next one is the selling process. What is the selling process? Up to this point, we were discussing the role of personal selling and the degree of creativity required in a salesperson to perform his task satisfactorily. Now we will take a look at the selling process of following for completing the sales. So say steps in the selling process. Okay. So resource customers on the correctness of their decision. So sale, there is check whether the order was filled and delivered when promised. Make certain that the product is properly installed, used and serviced. So post follow up is there, sale is there, post follow up is there, and make conscious effort to close. Don't be afraid of being rejected. Closing the sale. And the next is handling objection. Understand reason for objection, have a positive attitude, so avoid argument. And sales presentation is there, arouse desire. And approach, make initial contact with the prospect. And pre-approach is there, study the organization and those involved in buying, prospecting and qualifying. Preparation, know your product, know your customer, know your competitor, know your company. So that is the preparation stage. So these are the steps involved in this process, selling process, right? So you just go through this column. Preparation stage is there. Before starting the selling job, salesperson should make a valuable investment of time to and resource to know the product he will be selling, know the customer to whom he will be selling, know the competitors against whom he will be selling. Okay, so this is a preparation stage. And prospecting stage also there. The steps of selling process deals with the locating and preparing a list of prospective customers. And step 3 also there, pre-approach. The qualifying process of separating prospects from suspects further required that the salesperson should possess detailed information relating to the product in terms of existing product consumed, their scale of operation, product range, their buying size, frequency, budget, and the process. Step 4 is approach. The first impression count. As such, this step needs to be carefully planned. This steps has two distinct parts. One of meeting this customer with a positive set of mind, and the second is make an impact on him. And sales presentation is there through advanced information relating to the prospect. Every effort should be made to match the product offered to the need or problems faced by the customer. That is sales presentation. And handling objections, it is in the handling presentation, it is in the last phase of the sales presentation step, that the prospect start expressing doubt or raising objection relating to price, need for more time to think, and satisfied with the existing product or supplier product quality claim, right? And closing the sale. Okay, once sale is closed, closing is that aspect of selling process in which the salesperson asks the prospect to buy a product. There is a critical point during each presentation when the salesperson should ask for the order. Pending the location of the critical point as the objection, that is any fault is there, you just make sure there is anyway next time or something, you just feedback also important. Post sale and follow up, so feedback is very important, right? What is the negative points, what is the positive point for that sale? So that's the step 8. And exercise is here for related to this section, and the next section subsection we will discuss on next video. You just revise it. In case any doubts, you just contact us anytime. For more MBA videos, you just do like and share our subscribe our channel. Thank you so much.
i-tutor Academy presents Ignou Mba complete syllabus coverage classes for individual students, semester-wise subject with online and flexible timing. For more details, contact on +916 238 21785.